Sue Anderson and her team have a vital part to play in choosing the right school for children. There are so many good schools within the United Kingdom, but they are very different in what they have to offer, and not every school will suit every child or every family indeed. So it is crucial that children and their parents seek advice.
My name is Sue Anderson, and I set up Sue Anderson Consultants 12 years ago. I have visited over 350 UK boarding schools. When we visit a school, we are looking for what's special and unique about the school. And then when we meet with a family or we talk to them on the phone, we're asking academic level of child, interests, is there any special location in the UK that you're interested in? And we would match the child and your requirements with the school. We would select 6 or 8 schools that meet that criteria. We contact the schools, we get them to send you information. We suggest that you then narrow that to 2 or 3 and make appointments to visit. We will make those appointments for you. We help you every step of the way until you have found the right choice for your child. Frequently when we meet families, there are various reasons why they decide that boarding would be a good choice for their child. We meet families that are mobile families, so work demands them to move every 2 or 3 years. There are those children who have some form of learning difficulties, and we have schools that have, mainstream schools that have superb learning support departments. Also, I meet families who have spent all their life overseas, and they want their child to go to a UK boarding school. We also help families who are looking, whose children's language their first language is not English, and we can arrange for them to go to a summer school or a language program.
Hi, my name's Sarah and I work as an education consultant at Sue Anderson Consultants. My daughter chose to go to boarding school for the 6th form. She says now it was the best decision she ever made. She recently started at university, and I can see how well it prepared her for starting university life. She's got confidence and independence and a great work ethic.
Quality of support for children with special educational needs in UK boarding schools is usually very high. It can be quite difficult for parents to decide where to begin looking because so many schools offer provision. Boarding schools and sport are really 2 things that have been associated for a very long time. Obviously, historically, it probably arose because we've got to keep them occupied and happy, and that can't always be in classes. But I think that boarding schools have always emphasised the development of the all-round person, so sport, the arts, all those sorts of things are hugely important.
British boarding schools have gained a worldwide reputation for offering children the chance to excel in activities outside the classroom. We believe, really quite passionately, that we gear up the schools to enable the different learning styles, the different speeds with which boys and girls mature, and to take the pressure off young adolescents when they go through the teenage years where their lives can really change so quickly and so rapidly.
British boarding schools have a long tradition of academic success and a history of sending pupils to some of the finest institutions for further education, not only in the United Kingdom but all around the world. Pupils who come to British boarding schools, they comment on the quality of our teachers and the dedication of our teachers, the support they're offered, the discipline and the friendliness of our schools. We teach in small class sizes with superb facilities. We regularly monitor children and track their progress, and we report regularly to their parents wherever they might be in the world.
I think Sue Anderson herself and her team with Sue Anderson Consulting adds tremendous value to the whole selection process.
They do a fantastic job. Sue knows all the schools that she works with very well, and while she can't make the choice for parents, she can certainly make the filtering process a lot easier.
Right, our journey started out about 12 months ago when Sally decided she wanted to go to boarding school. So we heard about Sue Anderson and decided to come along to the boarding school convention that's on today, 12 months ago. It was very, very helpful. She rang us beforehand, asked lots of questions about Sally, what she liked, what her dislikes were, if she was sporty, not sporty, and then she put us in touch with the schools that were the most appropriate for Sally at that time.
Best things about being a boarder is you just get to be with people all the time. You're never lonely. You've always got someone to talk to, and it's just like having a massive family around you 24/7. It's difficult being apart from my mum and dad, but it's special when I come back because it just makes everything more fun, what I do. But I do get to speak to them quite a lot on the computer, which is good.
Sally came home one day and said, look, there's this great event over in Dubai and we could go to it and have a look at all these boarding schools, and then after that maybe the idea will go away and I'll be happy to stay here. So I was dragged off over here to meet Sue, and she introduced us to all the various different schools, and just coming along and getting a better understanding of what it was all about and actually putting faces instead of just either internet pages or glossy brochures was great. Just left to the internet and trying to do it from this distance, we probably never would have actually found somewhere that we were happy for Sally to go to. It was so important to come along and meet the people and get an understanding about what their processes were and how the whole system works.